Hello everyone. Good afternoon from Thailand. Today is 24th of April 2020. I'm Phra KK here again to share my Dharma talk and meditation teaching, and hopefully you will enjoy your time. And before I'm going to tell you some Dharma talk, I would like to welcome you all to join with us to experience how to meditate by yourself, because this is great opportunities for you to learn how to meditate, and you will able to practice by yourself. You can apply it in daily life. Because of COVID-19, people are in quarantine, cannot go out, everywhere is locked down. So this is great opportunities for you to experience, and you can apply meditation in your daily life with your families, friends. You will able to train your rush mind, busy mind, or basically we call monkey mind, to let it calm and relax to get inner peace. So please welcome to our online teachings. Okay, so last week I was talking about the Four Noble Truths, the first teaching of the Buddha. So I hope you guys remember that suffering, cause of suffering, end of suffering, the path to end of suffering. So suffering is truth. No one escapes or run away from suffering. No matter are you Christian, Hindu, Jewish, Buddhist, male, female, rich, poor. So we have to learn how to accept the truth. So basically suffering physically and mentally is the truth of nature, the law of nature. We have to accept the truth. And then we should learn not to dwell on that, just to let it happen and let it go. So that's why you have to know the cause of suffering. So basically cause of suffering arises from yours. Your desire, your ego, your craving, your angry, negative thoughts. When you dwell on those defilements. And then you have to know the end of suffering. To end of suffering, what you have to do? You have to follow the path, the way to end of suffering. So this is my concept today to tell you what is the middle path and how important the middle path in a way of life. So middle path basically means balance between everything. And if you ask yourself in your way of life, no matter Western way of life or Asian way of life, or no matter which religion you believe or faith, ask yourself, is it important the balance in your way of life? You will get answer, yes. And who can balance? Anyone can balance. How? Practice, investigation, or examine. So there is a sentence that we say, if you never change yourself, nothing will change in your life. That's basically what Buddha said in Pali language, atta hi atta nanato. So the middle path or balance is very important in every way of life. balance between everything. That's a balance between you and your friends, you and your relatives, you and your environment. If I talk about the religions, we need also balance between all the religions, between Christian, Hindu, Jewish, Buddhist, Islam. If I talk about the balance between rich and poor, we also need the balance. Let's say balance between male and female, balance between wife and husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, balance between black and white. Everything we need balance. And also balance between your mind and body. But the problem in our life, we know balance or middle path is very important. And it has no balance. You see, we know it's important, it's necessary, it's very useful or meaningful in our life. But we have no balance. You know why? I think we don't follow the middle path or way. We know it, but we don't investigate, we don't practice, we don't examine by ourselves. Let's talk about mind and body. Everyone has mind and body, right? It goes together. It needs balance. But the problem, it has no balance, because how much we take care of our physical body, that much we don't take care of our mind. Everyone know how to take care of your physical. In on time, you need enough food, enough exercising, sleeping, showering, clothing, makeuping. Even if you get physically illness or sickness, you can go to doctor, take medication, do operation or surgeries. You can solve physically problem just like that. That's why look at you guys, look at all the people, look at me. Look so handsome, isn't it? People look so beautiful. Physically, so fitness. Someone looks bodybuild, someone looks so sexy, only physically. But mentally, no matter how you look cute, handsome, fitness, mentally everyone are same. Mental stress, depression, anxiety, worries and tense. Because we have no balance between mind and body. 3 times in a day you eat food, isn't it, for physical energy? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. For what? Physical energy. Yeah, we need it. We use our physical energy every day, so we have to eat food in on time. Okay, for physical. But how many times do you meditate in a day to train your monkey mind, rush mind, busy mind, to get the inner peace, to keep calm and relax your mind? You see, guys, again, no balance between mind and body. 3 times in a day we eat food for physical energy, but we don't practice meditation 3 times in a day for mental energy. So we have no balance between mind and body. That's why people mentally is so stressful. Someone are so rich. They have a lot of money, a lot of properties. What they have? They have power, they have money. I'm a very rich guy, So they have what? External happiness, but internal, a lot of stress. Mentally sick, depression. Same thing. Some people look so handsome. Some girls look so beautiful. Only externally look so perfect. But internally, mentally stress. I'm so sorry to example to you guys. I don't mean you. This is what I experienced when I was teaching at MCU Buddhist University to my weekend students. They are ordinary students. Sorry for my students if they are watching my speech. I don't mean all the students. Some students are. I will not mention the name. And I believe that some places, if you walk around the Thailand somewhere, Phuket, Pattaya, Bangkok, Chiang Mai, wherever, if you visit around the Thailand, some different cities, you will see many young girls, they make up a lot every half an hour, every hour. They go to bathroom, they look mirror, they put a lot of lipstick and makeup to look extraordinarily beautiful, cute, pretty. Every half an hour, every hour. But they don't meditate even once a day. Forget it twice. See, people know how to take care only physically appearance, how you looks. They don't look mentally how much they have to get peace or how much they have to take care of the mind. So we need balance between mind and body. So according to Dharma, the teachings of the Buddha, the middle path or middle way means the Noble Eightfold Paths. There are 8 different ways or paths that you can follow. Following means what? Not only reading or writing, you have to practice. For example, if you go to read a book, you get knowledge. But you don't get wisdom, just only knowledge. You know it. But when you know it, when you practice, when you get experience, then you get what? Wisdom. You see? So not only knowledge, we need the wisdom by practice. You have to investigate, examine by yourself. So overall, not only to follow the middle path, you have to practice, apply in your daily life. So we call the Noble Eightfold Path. So that Noble Eight Path separated into 3 groups. We called the threefold trainings. To train in your life 3 main different ways. That's why it's called threefold trainings. So then the eightfold path separated into 3 groups. So how do we call the threefold trainings? Moral training, mental training, wisdom training. Threefold trainings. So basically moral training simply means to learn how to have moral life, not to harm yourself, not to harm others. Simply to learn how to avoiding or abstaining from doing bad. So we call moral training. Then mental training, to purify your mind. Basically our mind is so rush, so busy. That's why I told you we call monkey mind, So to train your rush mind, busy mind, to let it calm and relax, to get the inner peace. And then wisdom training, to understand the truth of nature, the law of nature. Suffering, impermanence, non-self, Those are the truth of nature that you have to understand. So overall, what I'm saying, moral training, mental training, wisdom training, the threefold trainings. To learn to avoiding doing bad, to learn to purify the mind, to learn to know the truth of nature, to do good. So basically, when you train your moral, mental wisdom, and it will able to train in your life to balance three main actions. So what are the three main actions in your life? Physical, mental, and verbal. The three main actions you have to learn to apply in your daily life. To do good, to think good, to speak good. So that's why the threefold trainings, moral, mental, wisdom, are very important to apply in our daily life. That's why if you are familiar with Pali language, you will know Sila, Samadhi, Panya, the moral, mental, and wisdom. Okay, so you know the threefold trainings. So now let me separate it, that 8 noble paths into 3 groups. To the moral, mental, and wisdom. The first training is moral trainings. There are 3 main concepts. Right speech, right action, and right livelihood. You see, every concept, you will see the first word, right, right, right. It means what? I'm not saying either good or bad. It's right. To you, to other. It means what? Balance. The middle path. So, let me emphasize in the 3 main concepts, right speech, right action, and right livelihood. So what I mean right speech? Tell me guys, do you speak every day? Yeah, I believe we speak almost every day. So whenever you speak yourself or with others, speak right. What I mean right speech? Speak with your loving kindness, compassion, respect, forgiveness. Don't speak bad, avoid it. Don't tell lies, don't harm by your speech. Or don't cheat anyone by your speech. So, what do you need? You need mindfulness on your speech, how to speak right. Well, I'm so sorry to tell you guys, when I was young, when I was grew up, I speak also sometimes so badly, When I get angry, when someone did something wrong, I immediately say something bad. But actually it's not right, So that's why we have to practice our right speech in our daily life or in your way of life. Let me example more. I'm sorry for example this, For example, you can see, I don't mean Asian or Western country, you can see, now it's lockdown, quarantine because of COVID-19. Normally before, if you walk around the cities, you can see some people are speak something bad, or sometimes they say whatever they say, you know what I mean? Yeah. So anyway, When accidentally something happened to you, or when you get angry or something, just be mindful on your right speech. There are so many good words you can say instead of saying bad. For example, you can say, oh my God. Let's say accidentally something happened, so people basically say, what the shit, or whatever they say, sorry for this. Okay, that's what basically people say. But if you have mindfulness on your speech, you can speak some good word instead of saying bad, even in accidentally. So that's what I mean. So there are good words. For example, you can say, oh my God. Many Thai Buddhists, they say, oh my Buddha. Or oh my mom, or whatever. You can say, oh my dad. It's better than saying some bad speech. So this is the right speech. I hope you understand. And right action. So there are several types of right action. For example, avoiding or abstaining from killing any living beings, animal, human beings. You should learn to respect the life. Don't harm yourself, don't harm others. Love yourself and love others. I wish the world, if they follow this kind of principle, there will not be killing, fighting, war, hatred, violence. People will not suffer. There will be no murdered, But look at in all over the world, Many places in many countries has big problems, people killing. An example, 9/11 in America, or last, I think, 7-8 months ago, I guess, beginning of 2019, in Australia, 50 Muslims was killed. That's not right action. Do you think Muslim is not like a Christian or Jewish or Buddhist or Hindu? We believe in different God or different style, different faith. But we are human. We're the same. Every blood is red. Let's say in Sri Lanka also. I think you heard that. More than 350 people was killed. Not only Buddhists. Some are Islam, some are Christian, Jewish, some are atheists. So that's why we have to apply the right action, avoiding killing any living beings. All right? So the part of right action, not only avoiding killing, you have to apply avoiding stealing without given or permitted. It's also part of moral training. To learn to avoiding doing bad, to have a moral life, not to harm yourself and others, to have a good life. And avoiding or abstaining from having sexual misconduct. I don't mean sexual intercourse. I mean the sexual misconduct. The way to respect you and others, not to cheating with someone. Let me example. For example, between wife and husband, they can live together, but not same times wife or husband go with others to have misconduct, So those things we have to avoiding, Anyway, we learn from mistake, guys. So learn to forgive yourself and others. You can forgive to others easily. What happened if you did something wrong? And how can forgive yourself? So the best way to forgive yourself, be mindful not to mistake again. Is a way to pure yourself, to free from suffering. All right. So what I'm saying, part of the moral training in right action, avoiding killing, avoiding stealing, avoiding misconduct, and avoiding intoxicant using any drugs or alcohol. Because when you take drugs, you lost your mind. So when you lost your mind, your mindfulness, then you could have misconduct with someone. You could steal, even someone can killed because they have no mind. Okay, so that kind of principles or the regulations, part of the moral training. If you're able to train in your daily life, you will have a moral life, a good life. Okay, so let's repeat to you guys. In moral training, the first one is right speech, second is right action, and the third is right livelihood. I don't know how to pronounce livelihood or livelihood. Livelihhood. Because between British and American accent, that's why. Anyway, so to make sure to you, that's why I was spelled to you, right livelihood. Let me give you some example of this concept. Everyone will live, right? But people are not all people are living in right way, So that's why we have to apply right livelihood. We have to learn how to live in right way. For example, you have to be honest, humble life, harmonious life. To live, we work, we do something, Someone they do business or employee or job or whatever. So when you do something, you have to be honesty. You have to be humble, But some people, they has no right livelihood. For example, if someone they do business, they're gaining a lot of things from others, but they're harming others, corruptions, cheating people, more like that, So this is a simple way of the example of right livelihood. Or let's say people who business drugs, they're gaining a lot of money, but it kills life. People suffer, dying every day. You know how many % of people are drug addicted in this world? Suffer. So that's what I mean. People has no right livelihood. Okay. So we have to apply in our way of life. The first is moral training, to learn how to avoiding doing bad, how not to harm yourself, how not to harm others, to have a good life, happy life, peaceful life. Okay, that is a moral training. Then mental training. It goes step by step. You cannot jump directly before you train your moral. You cannot jump to mental, because it's difficult. So if you train your moral, if you learn to avoiding doing bad, you can easily train your mind to pure it, because you're not doing bad, So you can train your mental to pure it. So after moral training, the second training is mental training. To train your monkey mind, rush mind, busy mind, to purify the mind, to keep calm your rush mind, to get the inner peace. So it's part of meditation. So to pure your mind, to meditate, you have to follow 3 main concepts. So what are the 3 main concepts? Right effort. Again, sorry for my accent. My accent is more Tinglish, you know. So EFFORT, effort. So right effort, then right mindfulness, then right concentration. Three concepts to train your mental to purity or to meditate, to get the inner peace of your mind. So let me emphasize on these three concepts with some example. Right effort. It simply means not to give up. Because basically our life, no pain, no gain. You want to gain something? You have to do it. You have to feel it. You have to pain. For example, when I went to school, especially when I went to university, it was so difficult. I don't know how to write that much, you know, how to speak, even how to read. Because when I was young, I didn't go to international school. And sorry to tell you, it's my personal experience, or, you know, it's my personal emotions. Even I cannot pay, you know, I went to Buddhist university, I cannot pay. So difficult life. But I have right effort. In Pali, we call virya. I have that one. I didn't give up. And finally, I graduated after 8 semesters, after 4 years. And after a long time, I graduated. Then, you know, because of finance, I cannot continue my master degree or whatever. It took time, but I was still in helping to Monkchat and many things. It took time, many years. Finally, I became a meditation teacher. I got opportunities to teach at the university. You see, if I have no effort, how can I be in this place? So that's why what I'm going to tell you guys, right effort is very important in your way of life. Especially when you meditate, you should have your right effort. How long you meditate, you should not give up. Because as I told you, no pain, no gain. You want to learn something, you want to train your monkey mind, you want to get the inner peace, you should have right effort first. Then, right mindfulness. So, what I mean mindfulness? Mindfulness basically means knowing yourself, self-understanding. To know the truth of nature, the law of nature. To know the greed, anger, delusion, hatred. To know the impermanence, to know the suffering, to know the non-selves. This is basically called mindfulness, knowing yourself, especially about the truth of nature, the law of nature. So how do we learn by meditation? Basically the basic mindfulness. Just to let your busy mind, monkey mind, to keep calm and relaxed, to focus the present moment, to get the peace in state of your mind. Mindfully, you have to keep concentrate to an object. That's a breathing in and out. We call anapanasati. That's what I mean. Mindfulness of breathing. So you mindfully keep concentrate. You acknowledge to your breathing in and out. Or according to vipassana or insight meditation, abdomen rising and falling. Again, you need the mindfulness to observe your abdomen. Okay? So, well, when you mindfully keep concentrate to an object, to keep calm and relax your mind, after a while, what happened? Oh my Buddha, I get pain. I'm sure. No matter how long you have been meditating or meditation master, I'm a meditation master. I teach the beginner, whatever. If you sit Maybe who are beginner, after 20 or 30 minutes you will get pain. Or if you have experience, myself, I can sit for 2-3 hours just only sitting, even full lotus as well. But after 40-45 minutes, something like that, even after half an hour, I get pain. So it's truth to everyone. It's truth of nature, the law of nature. Because pain is what? Your suffering. And suffering is truth. No one escape or run away from suffering. That's why you see, that's what I told you, mindfulness, knowing the truth of nature. So when you get pain, you accept. Mindfulness basically means knowing yourself. You know it, yeah, I'm pain, accept it. But not to dwell on that, to release it, to let it go. What do you need? You need the right concentration, the third concept in mental training. So you need right concentration to bring your mind back and focus to the main object. So when you're able to bring your mind back, then your suffering became change. It means what? Impermanence, changing. Then finally, your mindfulness, we call sati, your mindfulness, you understand the truth of nature, the law of nature. You know that your feelings, suffering, your pain, do not define who you are. It's coming and going. You see? So that's what we train by meditation or mental training, to understand the truth of nature, the law of nature. So you basically need to follow three main concepts: right effort, right mindfulness, right concentration, to train your mental, to get the inner peace, to understand the truth of nature, the law of nature. Alright, so as I told you, moral training. You train your moral, you learn avoiding doing bad. Then you train your mental. You learn to train your busy mind or monkey mind to let it calm and relax. You're able to learn to purify the mind. Okay? So moral training, avoiding bad. Mental training, pure the mind. So avoiding bad, puring the mind, these two main trainings will develop your wisdom. Because you are not doing bad by moral training, you are puring the mind by mental training. So these two main concepts will develop automatically your wisdom. So when you have wisdom, you will understand the truth of nature, the law of nature. You will get two main concepts of wisdom training. So what do we call is right understanding, or you can say right view, because between understanding and view is the same. So once again, right understanding or view, then right thoughts. To understand about the truth of nature, the law of nature, that what I told you, if you are familiar with Pali language, is basically called anityang dukkhang anattang, lobha moha dosa. That's what we say. So it means to understand the impermanence, non-self, and suffering, or delusion, anger, greed, and hatred. Okay? So the Noble Eightfold Path, it has been separated into three main trainings. We call the threefold trainings. So what are the name? Can you repeat me, everyone? Okay? So the threefold trainings, namely moral training, mental training, and wisdom training. Okay? So the Eightfold Path separated into these three main trainings. Okay? So our audiences and followers, let's say together or repeat me the Noble Eightfold Path. It will help you how to remind you. Okay? Okay, let's begin. Right speech, right action, right livelihood. That is the part of moral training. Okay, now let's go with the mental training. 3 main concepts for a day. Repeat me or say together. Right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration. Very nice. That is part of mental training. Okay, now the last one is called wisdom training. So there are 2 main concepts. Okay, so let's sit together or repeat me once again, please. Here we go. Right understanding and right thoughts. Okay, good job. So I hope you will remember it or you will able to write it down, All right, so this is my request to all the audiences, all the listeners. Let's say together the eightfold paths. Okay? So say together in count of 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, right concentration, right understanding, right thoughts. Good job, good job, good job. Okay? All right. So, very nice. I hope you remember. So, that eightfold path separated into 3 groups. Now, last and final. Can you tell me what are the threefold trainings? Okay, here we go. First, what's that? Moral training. Good job. Second, what's that? Mental training. Perfect. And the third, what's that? Yes, wisdom training. Okay. So overall, this is we call the threefold training or the noble eightfold path, the middle path or middle way. Very, very important concept to apply in a way of life. No matter are you Western way of life or Asian way of life, no matter which relationship belief, no matter which gender are you, no matter rich or poor, So this middle path is very, very important. But I request to you all, reading, listening, not only enough. You have to practice, apply in your daily life. Okay? So the moral training to apply whenever you talk to your friends, relatives, your family members, speak in right, and, keep right action and right livelihood, and to apply mental training, the meditation. Learn, Today I'm going to teach you some basic meditation, and last, couple times, more than couple times I was teaching for a while in my speech, how to meditate basically, for the beginner. So if you follow it, then if you apply yourself, you will learn step by step. So basically mental training, it means to meditate, to train your mind. So there are 2 main different ways to meditate. We call formal meditation and informal meditation. So basically formal meditation means you have to meditate regularly with your disciplined life, at least twice in a day. So if you're a beginner, I recommend you to meditate between 20 to 30 minutes because your mind, it takes time to let it calm and relax. Anyway, an example, if you turn on a fan, it starts slowly and becomes so fast, right? If you immediately turn up the switch of fan, it will take time. First speed and become slower and stop. It takes time. Exactly the same. Our mind, our rush mind, busy mind, it takes time to let it calm and relax. So that's why according to formal meditation practice, you have to meditate between 20 to 30 minutes. But every week or twice in a month, You can increase the time. All right? So that is the formal meditation practice. Then informal meditation, you can also basically practice anywhere you like. It's being mindful. Where you eat, where you drink, where you work, anything you do, you can do informal meditation practice. Being aware, knowing yourself, pay your attention, be mindful. Okay, for example, you see here a cup of tea in front of me. Okay, so this is informal meditation. So I'm knowing that, I'm drinking. Maybe take time, for example, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, let's say. See? 3, 4, 5 seconds. I let my mind being here. So this is called mindfulness, this informal meditation. So when I talk to you guys, I give many speeches about the middle path, the noble eightfold path, the four noble truth, meditations. I'm using my informal meditation practice, mindfulness. I can see sometimes people walking outside there and talking whatever. My mind go there, but what I did, I tried to be mindful not to dwell those things. I bring back my mind and I focus on my speech. This is called informal practice. Or, I believe that, you eat food 3 times in a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Each time it takes time, right, guys? Minimum 15 or 20 or half an hour. But most of the people, what they do, especially young generation, I guess, they eat food, they take a picture to upload in Twitter or WhatsApp or Facebook, or they take a selfie, Anyway, I don't mean don't do that. But you have to apply also informal meditation. So if you take 20 minutes to eat food, practice informal meditation. Eat mindfully, knowing that I'm eating, I'm bringing a food. I'm chewing, swallowing. You see? So 20 minutes, you can practice informal mindfulness meditation. All right? So guys, if you eat food 3 times in a day, each time 20 minutes, if you're able to practice informal mindfulness meditation, so each day you can practice 1 hour meditation. You see, it's not difficult if you have really patience and effort, intention to do it, Or most of the Western people, sorry for this situation because of COVID-19. But before these situations, before coronavirus exist, people visited many places, Western people go to many different Western countries or come to Asia to visit. When you take a flight to come to Asia, it takes many hours. From America, from Europe countries, to Thailand, it takes many hours, more than 10 or 15 or 20 hours. So you sit in the airplane, you feel bored sometimes, It's normal to feel. Feeling is the truth, you have to accept it. Again, you need the mindfulness not to dwell on that. And know it, you have to be mindful. That's called the informal meditation, So that, I feel bored, what to do, I'm only eating, watching movie, reading, and go to bathroom, come back and sleep. Feel bored, think too much. So it's basically happen. So if you practice informal mindfulness meditation, you can know yourself, I'm feeling boring. Be mindful not to dwell on that again and again. You see, there's the mindfulness meditation in informal way, Or let's say, I don't mean the 24 hours to practice when you sit in the airplane, You can try for a while, 10, 20, or 30 minutes. You sit in a place, you don't have to sit the full lotus. You just sit in your place in the airplane. You close your eyes, try to relax your mind and body. Then bring your mind, focus to one thing, one object. Simply we call mindfulness meditation. Being mindful, you keep concentrating on the breathing in and out or abdomen rising, falling. Whenever you lost your mind, it's normally happens to our monkey mind, You lost your mind, be mindful again to know that I'm thinking. But not to dwell on that, not to, follow over and over again and again just to release it, you just bring your mind back to the main object. So you can practice in informal way, so that's what I mean, informal meditation. So there are two main basic meditation practice. So to remind you, let me tell you once again, formal meditation and informal meditation. Okay? Yes. So, well, today I'm so happy to be here. As I told you last week, my temple is quite far away from here, and also in Thailand somewhere is locked down. It's quite difficult to go by transportation. I mean the public local transportation taxi. It's around 1.5 hours away from here. I have to change to taxi to come and to taxi to go back. But I'm still happy to be here because this is what I'm doing right. I learn myself. I share my times. My love, kind, compassion, my knowledge, my experience. It's bring me happiness. What I get nothing, but I feel here. I'm doing something good. It's bring me happiness. So that's why, guys, in quarantine time, lockdown time because of coronavirus, you are staying in home, only eating, sleeping, watching movie, feel bored. Please sometimes meditate. This is what I want to recommend to you with my loving kindness and respectful mind, and emotion as well, and also if you have time, listen to the different episodes, of the online teaching or the radio online, and try to read more books, I recommend to read more meditation books or the Buddhist philosophy, because Buddhist philosophy, it's a philosophy or a way of life. It's not exactly religion like other religion that you believe or faith, because it's based on the investigation or examine to apply in your daily life, to understand your truth of nature, the law of nature, to accept the truth and not to dwell on that. It's a practical method for liberating oneself from sufferings. So you can find more information about the Buddhist philosophy. There are many information that you have no idea before. Because people grow up in the Western country or even in Asia, even as a Buddhist, they know more like their culture way, belief and faith. They don't know exactly the teaching because they don't apply. People like to go to temple offer, but they don't like to meditate. They don't want to listen to monk that much. So this is the great opportunities for, no matter are you Buddhist or different religion, different faith or beliefs. So you can go to our different episodes. You can follow my or other monks' speeches, teachings. So that's what I want to request, and read more books and practice by yourself. That's what I really want to say. Okay, yeah. So well, I think we're going to have Q&A later, but better now let's practice meditation for a while. Are you ready, guys? My audiences, my dear, I hope you want to do that, right? At least experience. So if you're ready to meditate, first what I want to say, try to keep relax your mind and body. No matter which age are you, okay? So if you're able to sit on the cushions or on the pillow, you can sit. Or you can sit on the couch, or even in a chair or on the chair, how to call it, I don't know. Yeah, in a chair or on the chair, on the bench, you can sit, okay? So I will give a short time for you to take position, your postures, okay? All right. So be ready, take your position or postures. You can sit on the couch, on the pillow, on the cushion, on the chair, on the bench, as you like, please. And as I showed you last couple weeks ago, there are basically some different posture or positions way to sit when you meditate. Okay, so I'm not forcing to the oldest people or who has problem on your knee or back, who has been broken your back before or your knee. So who are able to sit in right way, you can try this. Okay, Okay, as I told you last week, meditation is one of the good deed, good action. You can meditate to dedicate to yourself, to your families, to your relatives. If you know someone in your life who are in suffering, you can meditate and dedicate for them for free from suffering. And I believe there is no one who has never lost anyone, no family who has never lost any member. So you can meditate to dedicate the person that you lost in your life for them for rest in peace. So please, this is my request to you all. Let's meditate for a while, for you, for others, at least to experience how to meditate. All right? Okay. So are you ready? I hope so. Okay. Sit in a position or sit on the couch, on the chair, on the bench, on the cushions, on the pillow. Yes. Keep relax your mind. Relax your body. So today we're going to practice mindfulness of breathing meditation. Just to let your mind to keep calm and relaxed for a while. Look a point in front of yours, around half to 1 meters away from yours, please. No tense of your position, especially your physical body. No tense. Try to relax your body and your mind. Now move your attention to your eyes, please. Take your time. Slowly and mindfully keep close your eyes. Take your times. Mentally note, feel it. Mindfully, closing, slowly feel it. Closing, mindfully know it. Closing, keep mental note. Closing. Try to relax your mind. Relax your body. Be aware of your sitting positions for a while before you concentrate. Try to know yourself right now. You are in a sitting position. No matter you sit on the chair, on the couch, on the pillow, on the cushions, mindfully means knowing yourself of your sitting position. Try to visualize in your mind, kind of scanning of your sitting positions to bring your mind to focus the present moment by your sitting posture. Feel it, know it mindfully. You can keep note in your mind. And when you note in your mind, same times try to see in your mind or visualize on your sitting and feel it, please. Sitting. Touching. Feel it mindfully, know it, please. Knowing that you are in sitting now and feel it. Sitting. Touching. Mindfully try the scanning of your sitting posture in your mind. Feel that you are in sitting now. Sitting. touching. Now, slowly and mindfully move your attention to your nose, please. Mindfully. Keep concentrate. You're breathing in, breathing out. Acknowledge on that. Feel it. Breathing in, the air passing in. Breathing out, the air passing out. Mindfully, smoothly, gently. Keep concentrate. Breathing in, breathing out. Keep observe. You will feel it. Breathing in, the air passing in. Breathing out, passing out. If you lost your concentration, or if you distract your concentration because of pain, thinking, noising, feeling boring, good or bad emotions or feelings, if you feel sleepy, anything happen, if you distract your concentration, if you lost your mind, accept it, know it. For example, if you get pain, knowing that I'm pain, and not to dwell on that, just to let it go, to release it. You should bring back your mind to your breathing in and breathing out. So be mindful on that. Anytime you lost your mind to any different object or distract object, you accept it, not to dwell, not to follow again and again, to let it go. You should bring your mind back to the main object. So this is the mindfulness of breathing exercise. So mindfully and slowly, keep acknowledge, keep observe, keep concentrate on your breathing in, breathing out. Feel it. Breathing in, the air passing in, breathing out, the air passing out. So we're going to practice in silence for a while. Please try your best. Mindful and slowly. Keep concentrate on your breathing in. Feel it, the air passing in. Breathing out, the air passing out. Again and again. Breathing in. Breathing out. Relax your mind. Relax your body. Keep patience for a few more minutes, please. Mindfully, keep acknowledge on your breathing in, breathing out. Feel it. You can visualize in your mind of your breathing in and out. Mindfully, smoothly, gently. Keep observe. Breathing in, feel the air passing in. Breathing out, the air passing out. If you lost your mind, bring mind back to the breathing in and out. So please keep A little more patience for a few more minutes in silence. Breathing in, breathing out. The air passing in, passing out. Again and again. Breathing in, breathing out. Keep relax your mind. Relax your body. Move your attention to your nose, please. Take your times, slowly and mindfully. Take long breathing in, deep. Slowly breathing out. Relax your mind and body. Once again, take breathing in deeply. Breathing out slow. Keep relax your mind and body. Once again, please. Breathing in deeply, the air passing in. Breathing out slowly, the air passing out. Relax your mind. Relax your body. Keep close your eyes. Before we free from meditation practice, let's dedicate our meditation good deed, good action to all living beings, to all religions, to our dear and dear one, to our parents, teachers, sister, brothers, our beloved one, our relatives, to all living beings, to all religions. Be free from suffering. Be free from dangers and problems. Be free from illness and sickness. Be free from fighting and killing. So keep close your eyes not to distract. Let's spreading our loving kindness, compassion to dedicate our meditation good deed, good action, please. Repeat me slowly. May all living beings be free from suffering and pain. May all living beings be free from hatred and war. May all living beings be free from violence and killings. May all living beings be free from illness and sickness. May all living beings be free from dangers and problems. May all living beings be free from disease. May all living beings be free from physical sufferings. May all living beings be free from mental sufferings. May all living beings be happy and secure. May all living beings have well-being and peace. May peace and happiness be revealed to ourselves and others. May peace and happiness be revealed to our families. May peace and happiness be revealed to all living beings. May peace and happiness be revealed to all religions. May all living beings, may all religions be free from fighting, be free from killing, be free from war. May all religions, may all living beings be free from violence, be free from hatred, be free from ignorance. May peace and happiness be revealed to the world. Slowly and mindfully take breathing in deeply, breathing out slowly. Feel the air passing in deeply and passing out slowly. Relax your mind and body. Move your attention to your eyes, please. Take your time, slowly and mindfully. Take your times. Open your eyes, feel it opening slowly, opening mindfully, and opening. Okay, now slowly and mindfully, who sit in cross-leg sitting, half lotus or full lotus, free your legs slowly and mindfully, free your legs. I know you will get numb of your leg. It's normally happen, but this is impermanent. If you get pain or numb or sleepy of your leg, it just happen for a while, just to let it happen, and it will go away. Impermanence, okay? So keep your leg, relax, just relax your mind and body. I would like to give you a blessing to you all. So my blessing is going to be in Pali language. It's more like a chanting. It's also part of meditation. We call mantra meditation, or you can call chanting. It sounds more like a praying, but it's not called prayer. So I would love to give you a blessing to you all, my audiences or listeners. So while I give blessing, please keep good wishes for you for a healthy life, peaceful life, happy life, and free from suffering. To you, to your families, to your relatives, to anyone you can wish. Okay? So better you keep close your eyes, relax your mind and body, and please keep good wishes for you, for others, especially if you know someone in your life who already passed away. For them, for rest in peace, you can see the person face in your mind and wish for them, or who are in suffering, you can see the face of the face who are suffer and wish for them for recover their suffering. So please keep close your eyes and keep good wishes. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Ayan Chakko dakina tinang sankhami supatiti tati karatang hikaya sasadhana sopakapati soyati Tamo jayang nitasito petana pucaca kata udara param sabikunam manupatinang tome hipuyang paso tanganapakanti Ayuwada ko, dhanawada ko, siriwada ko, yasawada ko, bhalawada ko, wanawada ko, sukhawada ko, hontu sapata tukaha, rokhapaya chukaha, chantu chupatawa nekantaraya, bibina santu jase sasa jaya siddhi thanang lapang suti pakayang sukhang palang sirim, Ayu jawano japoka puti jaya sawa sakawa sajawa ayuwa jiwa siddhi bhavantu te bhava sabbe tiya piwa chantu saparo govina santu mate bhavatantarayo sokhi dikayuko bhava piwa dhana sirijang nijang puttha pacayino cattaro dhammang Watanti ayuwano so kaha para. I wish you all a long life, peaceful life, happy life, healthy life. I wish you all free from all kind of sufferings. Be free from unwholesome things, bad things, evil things, and bad deed. I wish you all is well. Thank you once again for sharing your important times, your kindness, compassion, love, and forgiveness and your respect as well. Hope to see you next week on Friday in same time. I'm Phra KK. Love you all. Thank you from me and love from Thailand. ขอบคุณครับ